Hey guys, this is Brandon with Get Smart Rat Solution, doing a how-to video today for you guys on roof vent replacement. This is a really common, if you ever have animals of any kind, mice, rats, squirrels, get into the attic. This is one of the most common places where animals can enter from. You know, most animals are agoraphobic. They like to be enclosed underneath something before they start chewing into a structure. So I'm going to show you how they get in. This is the actual roof vent box where we're replacing a plastic box here. And then underneath, I've already taken the roof nails out. Okay, you've got this screen, this little wire mesh. This is just like your screen door. This is all that keeps the animal out, and they just rip that open and it exposes this big hole. So in order to do these replacements, the very first thing you need to do is get it off. Okay, and what we're gonna do today is we're gonna install a metal box right here, and then it's got a metal screen right there. So, and as an added layer, because I'm a rat guy, and rats have a 500 pound per square inch bite capacity, you gotta install an added layer because that metal screen just isn't enough. So what we do is we take this 1/2 inch galvanized screen and we will install it. Okay, we'll lift up the shingles here. Okay, and then we'll just use roofing nails and we'll nail this screen down. We'll slide that new vent over. The tools that you're gonna need to do to replace this, you're gonna need just a regular hammer, some really thin pry bars to be able to get up underneath the shingles, like, you know, and loosen up the nails. We're using 1 3/4 inch roofing nails. You'll need a pair of snips. Sometimes you have to cut the shingles in order to be able to expose the nails. And then just a standard staple gun. You want to use a 9 1/16 inch crown tip staple. And so basically what you're going to do is where the wood is, you're going to put that staple in. And this doesn't have to be super secure. The weight of the screen cover, the actual roof vent, will hold this in place really well because you're going to nail that roof vent down. So, you know, I typically will just do 4 staples. Okay, so now as you can see, that's in place. All right, and we'll show you the steps in the following videos. This is Brandon, Get Smart Rat Solutions, reminding you that in order to be smart, why are you smiling at me, Asher? You gotta get smart. So I was in my truck running to Home Depot, and we ran out of caulk, and Asher caught me recording here and thinks I look like a little creeper. So I just what? You do. I don't look like a creeper. You look like a creeper. What are you doing in a marshmallow suit?
Doing what you told me.
What did I tell you?
I'm out here trying to catch the ghost out the attic.
Huh?
Trying to catch the ghost.
Nah, man. Halloween was last month.
Hey, there's never a break when you're the Ghostbusters, all right?
Huh?
There's no breaks when you're the Ghostbusters.
I guess if you haven't figured out what animal it is, then Phantom Noise definitely is a ghost.
Yep. I just need my vacuum up here. Be good to go.
This is Tony, one of my crawl space guys. Jose Antonio.
That's me.
And that's Asher. Thinks
Call
he's
him Little Paquito.
too big for his britches.
All right.
That's why they're ripping right there. Ah, see? Right there.
It's because I'm fat.
See if I can get my... Right there. Too big for his britches. Before we put the new screen attic vent on, what we're going to do is we're going to take some exterior roof caulk. This is liquid nails. There's a lot of different types that you can get, but if you go to your like local Home Depot or Lowe's, depending on what store you have available, the manufacturers of these roof vents will actually tell you what the best product is for the box that you're installing. There's a lot of different types, obviously. You know, you've got a square plastic here, you've got a metal rectangle there. You know, this one has a square hole, that one has a round hole. So anyhow, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill up those holes on the roof with some caulk, okay? And once that caulk's in place, we'll install the new vent. Okay, so we have the new roof vent in place. One of the things that I feel like it's important to mention is whenever possible, you want to put the new nail in the old hole on top of the shingle to lock that box down for a couple of reasons. That will help prevent leaking underneath the actual vent box, because those holes, if they're not covered and you can't access them to caulk, slowly over time leaks. It doesn't have to be a big leak, just enough to raise the moisture content in your attic to the point where mold can start to grow. So, and beyond mold, there can be a lot of water damage. So anyhow, this is one of those holes. I'm actually using a roofing nail that has a little rubber grommet. I don't know, Asher, if you can zoom in on this. These are really cool because they actually create an additional seal. The nail squishes that rubber down and adds an added layer of sealant. Okay, so I'm down on the ground level. Just gonna shoot a quick video showing some of the things that homeowners might care about. For example, what is this gonna look like? Is it gonna make my house unattractive, etc.? So as you can see up there, that's one of the roof vents that has been replaced. Looks actually quite nice. There's our bait station, which is what we used to kill the rats before we did the exclusion work, and that's what it looks like when you seal up the bird blocking. So I'm gonna take some different video actually showing at different angles kind of what everything looks like. So again, we replaced all of the roof vents on top of the roof, and then we sealed up all of the bird blocking around the exterior perimeter of the roof, just underneath those protected eaves, those little circles that have square screen on top of them. Okay, so we're actually wrapping up the job. Asher's up here nailing in the last of the 8 roof vents that we've replaced. So what we'll do is we've got the box of we use the Airhawk galvanized steel net-free roof vents. Antonio's been kind of a go-between, doing some back and forth. This is typically a 2-person job, but I just wanted to be here today to do a video. All right, so we'll clean everything up. Oh, another thing, this white powder that's on the roof was not actually here when we did our original treatment. We would have told the owners not to do this until the exclusion work is done. As you can see, there is the screen that is stapled in that I was actually recording from down there at our bait station. So we'll take our key here, we'll actually check that bait station, see what the activity looks like. And if there is bait left in the box, we will actually pull these boxes and consider at least the roof part of this roof rat job done. We still have the issue of ongoing service for Norway rats on the ground, but that's a separate thing. So again, yeah, this is just a standard sodium. I checked in with the owner, that white powder, and this is why, of course, we've got the guys up there wearing the Tyvek suits just to protect clothes and skin. Anyhow, this is Brandon with Get Smart Rat Solutions here in Oregon City with Asher and Antonio, reminding you that in order to be smart,
gotta get smart.